Well, Sean, Sunday quarterback time, and people are going to be waking up. At least they got an extra hour of sleep because last night didn't do much good because, man, there's going to be some frustrated Husker fans because this game was there for the taking.
Yeah, you had all the intangibles, the blackout, the night atmosphere, getting UCLA out of L.A. into Lincoln, Nebraska in November with temps in the high 30s. I mean, it was just teed up for Nebraska to get this win, and you were running the ball at a high level with Emmett Johnson. It was all there. So this is a tough one because you think about all the losses they've had in these ranked games. You're not going to get too many more opportunities like this one.
Yeah, and they still haven't beat USC yet. They 0-6-1 all time against the Trojans. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. And when you think about it, really the difference in this game wasn't the passing game by the Trojans, it was the run game.
Yeah, the run game. And Lincoln Riley is a run coach, kind of like a Chip Kelly. Everyone's thinking, oh, Chip Kelly. No, they want to run the ball. They spread you out, and then they run it on you, and they get you off balance. They get you kind of in compromised positions as a defense, and that was the feel. I felt, USC was getting 6 to 8 yards on a lot of first down runs in this game. And then Maeva, Jada Maeva, the quarterback, the last two games combined against Michigan and Notre Dame, he had one true rushing attempt. Tonight, he had 10 true rushes. So they took a different play out. Once they realized Maeva wasn't going to throw on this really good Husker secondary, they just started running him.
Yeah, Maeva finished with 67 yards and that touchdown. King Miller really was the difference, 129 yards for the walk-on from Calabasas. Offensively, obviously, the Dylan Raiola injury hurt Nebraska so badly in that early in the third quarter. They just weren't the same team. We don't know the status of Dylan moving forward. Obviously, still too early. But, man, this is a different team without number 15 back there.
Yeah, I felt like when Latif was in, if they were going to do something, they were going to have to do it right away. Because then the USC really adjusted to him and what they wanted to do.
Style.
But I think early, your first 5 plays of Latif, that was your chance to maybe, okay, what's this kid going to do? But, yeah, it didn't work. And when Dylan's out, you lose a lot of those downfield throws. And, the reads become simpler, and it just wasn't the same. And they went to Emmett a lot, obviously. They had to in those situations, and it was almost enough. But, you knew the USC's offense, the way they were moving the ball, it was going to be tough to hold them off without scoring.
29 carries for Emmett Johnson, and he finished with 165 yards and a touchdown. He had a terrific night, although a lot of people will look back at that fourth down play. I mean, shoot. He just got tripped up, and that happens sometimes in football.
And the momentum was there. He was going to get it. I mean, it looked like the push was there. He was going to fall forward.
But as you said, they still had to score, right? I mean, they were a long way away. So I don't put a lot of blame on him.
Yeah, Latif as a freshman, just to get it down there and score 7 was going to take a
tough ask.
Perfect drive, and USC was ready for it. But yeah, Emmett becomes just the fourth back in school history in the last 30 years to get to the 1,000-yard mark, Andy, in 9 games.
Yeah, 29 carries, a career high, and he goes for 165. Now, special teams, we were talking that maybe this could be the difference, and unfortunately it was not.
Yeah, for Nebraska, they didn't get the returns in this game, the big pump block that we maybe have seen the last few weeks. So there have been a lot of things with special teams. Kakunanan had a chance, though. I mean, the 52-yard kick, if that makes the game 17-6, I think we're having a whole different conversation right now.
All right, granted, it's a loss. The Huskers are still bowl eligible, obviously, but every win gets you into a better destination. How do you look at these last 3 games, 2 of 3 on the road?
Such unique games. I mean, you're playing 2 games now on the road against schools with fired head coaches. UCLA and Penn State. And then Iowa, who's red hot. I mean, Iowa's playing as well as anybody in the league. So it's such an unpredictable ride. Buckle up. I'll see you in L.A. I'll see you in State College. Because I don't know what's coming, Andy. I really don't. And you get the sense, though, these teams aren't quitting that Nebraska's playing. You know why? These players get paid. There's incentive for these kids to keep playing ball because they're making money. And, UCLA's not quitting. Penn State's not quitting. So these are going to be dogfights down the stretch. We know Iowa is. But, yeah, all bets are off where they finish on the win total because I think you got 3 really, really unpredictable games.
Yeah, and Saturday's going to be a marathon for Husker fans because it's an 8 o'clock Central Time kickoff. 6 o'clock out in the West Coast in Southern California. It's Nebraska and UCLA next Saturday night in the Rose Bowl.